protest police, and that's why I record. I broke all of my constitutional rights. Police have no authority over me until I commit a crime. But that's not how they operate. Oh, look at this guy, he's driving on the bus. That's right. Right here in front of the guy. Everybody wants to talk to me. Got a story. Right now. I can show just my face and not yours to keep you safe, right? We all know I've been trying to expose the fact of the public corruption that is Brunswick, Maine. No police misconduct is FOIA requestable. It will be edited. They will hide the truth. I do not dismiss them, and I don't care. Right? I didn't start doing this because cops told the truth in my February 2020 arrest, which was kidnapping, torture, and I wrote knowingly, then lied and covered it up. That's what I did, right? That's what caused me to become who I am, right? You don't get away with torturing people and then remove the audio from cooking to cover up the crime. Right? They all enjoyed me crying on the bench in pain from my shoulder surgery. Right? Well, that's funny. He's crying on the bench. He's all mad because we arrested him. Yeah. They pulled him right to his face. Pulled at him right to his face. I made a friend. It's a fucking light bulb that wasn't even out. Right? That's why the criminal record program that Glenn Coach Cohen refused to give me a statement about what was said in his office late at night. Trying to bring people from bailment. Right? Did I commit a crime? Have my vehicle stolen? Pay for it on the friend later. They were renting it for 3 hours. Right? They have to pay for that. They reimbursed me with a check some 4 months later after multiple complaints, calls, all turned online. George Floyd murder on camera. The journalist reported that. Won the Pulitzer Prize for journalism. Right? With her. Stood there with her own position. Held the camera. One murdering one of America. Right? Now they're trying to get him completely out of jail. Even after conviction. Right? We all know he's trying to stop George Floyd detention with a all-cop murdering those guys go in jail for like 20-some years. All because someone forgot that their body cameras work. It was in standby mode, that's why there's no audio. Right? You can't imagine what that audio would have been, right? Right? Death. Brunswick. That. That's police. Right? So, 22 is the dog parking lot. So badly that this week in jail was John Gibbons. He had to go to the hospital first. That was after he was in cuffs. Right? Most people come to me and complain, and it's a judgment call. Everybody's going to tell their story. Everybody's going to tell their story. Did you get mouthy with the car? Yeah, I bet he did. He was drunk, right? Got his for stealing on camera in his car, right? He goes down, trying to kill his car. Right? But the whole page got destroyed because the cop got emotional and beat the guy in custody. More than one man. Right? But the guy's a criminal, right? He deserved that. Well, that's the attitude, isn't it? Right? No, the police are not supposed to lay their freaking hands on you until you've committed a crime. A real crime with a fucking blood victim. Right? That's why when I get shot, right? It's emergency use. It's felony use of emergency lights for no emergency. Right? You don't get my secured Fourth Amendment paper. Otherwise, it's an unlawful stop for racketeering purposes, for public corruption. Right? And we just saw that Powers does not honor his oath. Right? To court. I gave him all the evidence of the 4 felony crimes day committed. Right? 4 felony crimes. Unlawful use of emergency lights when no emergency exists. I committed no crime and did not need to produce my Fourth Amendment secured paper. It's an unreasonable traffic stop 8 minutes after exercising my rights and reporting him on Route 123. After he went by 70 miles an hour with lights and sirens to pull somebody over to get me out, right? He wanted to get me out there, right? So he could use his police powers to destroy my rights, commit 4 felonies, demanding secured papers under threat of arrest, and not have a contract, right? So that's the implied consent, BS, and DMV. But I had it on camera. The DMV threatened me with arrest without my knowledge, without telling me, without sending me a letter, because I secured my rights when I signed my license. Oh no, you can't do that. We're going to send men with guns to arrest you. That's what DMV did. Right? They're all violating everybody's rights. In the state of Maine, you cannot sign for your license all right reserved. Even under that contract. Under contract law, a corporation has to accept that. Has to. Okay? That's what Universal Commercial Code is. It's for corporations. B&B is a corporation of the state of Maine. Right? They have no legal authority whatsoever. They are practicing law without a license. Right? Torturing people, taking their money. Right? That's right. You don't need permission. You don't need a driver's license. Oh, but try that. Just try doing that. What happens? Right? The cops will steal your vehicle. Or commercial truck. That's the way it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Alex King, Tim Ambrose, Paul Higbee. I think I see the detective car or their community service vehicle. Be well aware that that car is camera equipped also, right? And what they'll do is they'll use that one. You know, what was the situation? Somebody was abusing their child at the White House laundromat. Woo! That's right. Detective. Parking enforcement. Oh, yeah. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. That thing is camera equipped too. So far, we haven't had any camera Karens or screaming. Second ago. Good job, guys. Right? Talk about what happened in 2023, June 3rd, at the town office. Right? I saw the chief's car parked outside. Right? I went up to ask him, how come? I think it's July 3rd. How come I can't have Officer Nathan Day's dash camera evidence of him assaulting me? Right? This is 30 days old. Right? A rights violation, you'll have 6 months to acquire the information and sue the officer. But as soon as they commit fraud and deny public records, after that 6 months now, like they did in my February arrest, right? We'll get them 7 or 8 months later. Huh. See how it is? Public corruption, parents on the side, what is for us to know, what wicked, all FOIA requests and responses and gave me edited, full stuff, no timestamp video missing the criminal menacing that I witnessed with my own 2 eyes. Right? And the victim of it, right? I got her statement, email. Okay? I don't want to go to court. You say it didn't happen. Nobody pointed the camera. That's not what you said. I don't want to go to court. Because these cops will retaliate against my friend. Huh. Huh. Well informed. stuff. I just posted the Chuck Bronson videos. He does a wicked good job. He's been doing it for 10 years, right? Now, we ain't out here playing games, right? Everything that they've done since encrypting the radio, right? Hiding armed robbery at Walmart for 3 weeks and not telling the public about it. Stuff like that, right? They don't want people to know that there's dangerous crimes occurring in town, right? I just went through behind Cumberland Farms looking for contraband and needles, and there's trash and wickedness in the woods there. I did not see any discarded needles indicative of dangerous drug use. Anytime anybody knows where those needles are piling up or something, please tell me. I'll go investigate and we'll expose them. Oh, there's another one there with the curve. Woo! Give us some. Anyway, for your information, white lines are law. Not supposed to cross. All white line. Wicked wrong. Anyway, haven't seen any law enforcement. Wood performance of the Bronco. I protest police. That's why I report. I invoke all of my constitutional rights. I have, in writing, charged all defendants in my lawsuits with piracy ashore, USC code 1661, 1665, 1661, 1660, 1654, harming the disturbing board for profit of a corporation. That's the definition of piracy. Right? To plunder someone who has committed no crime. How many of us? How many? Everybody out there. Right? Have any of you ever been stopped for a real crime with a victim? Like a hit and run where you ran somebody's leg over. Right? I've never been stopped lawfully by any police ever. Ever. Since I've been driving and forced to have a driver's license. That means you're working for the corporation of the state of Maine. And every single one of us should send them a bill for every hour we're driving. Right? They want to call us drivers and force us into this driving contract, then they need to start paying every single person out here. Right? You're a driver for the state of Maine. It says so right on your license. Right? Should be a class action lawsuit, and everybody should get on board. Wrong is wrong.